Bienvenidos héroes del campo de batalla. El día de hoy les traigo un resumen completo juego a juego de lo que fue el torneo del día de ayer, el famoso North America Invitational, ¿vale? Este torneo se realizó con 4 equipos llamados los mejores de Norteamérica, los cuales fueron Euphoria, Luminosity Gaming, NTMR y NRG. Se repartieron la nada despreciable cantidad de $20,000, $10,000 para el primero, $7,000 para el segundo, $3,000 para el tercero. Como solo contábamos con 4 equipos, fue un torneo bastante distintivo, contando con 5 etapas: la etapa eliminatoria, el cuerpo inferior, finales del grupo superior, finales del grupo inferior y la gran final que se disputó al mejor de 7. Los dejo con los enfrentamientos más importantes y sin duda los mejores momentos donde marcaron las diferencias para llevarse las rondas.
I think they've killed like one person maybe with J3 or somebody, but it's been pretty much Euphoria one-sided the whole time.
Yeah, and pushing into this all 6 ultimates for Euphoria, they've got everything they need. Maybe LG can find something. Maybe this Punisher ult could make the difference. But Zelos is holding on to that mass res. There's just so many layers to get through for Euphoria. Very early support ult, very defensive, and Maximum Pulse still online.
And there it goes, 2 dead immediately to the Maximum Pulse. We've seen it on this map on Shin Shibuya so many times. Iron Man, pretty much his map on first point. Spark Chief as well into Void, not going to be able to live. And that's so Iron Man with the team up from the Hulk. And at this point, you know, LG does touch the point. They have some tanks and supports here. However, you know, it's a little bit too little too late. As they say, Euphoria didn't even give up a tick, Jake. That was a great performance from the squad all around.
Yeah, just really clean stuff from Euphoria. And I like the patience there, you know, not overextending, not over pushing.
But Euphoria just walked around. Now on the left side, Audio sneaks into the back, goes through with the beam, the Gamma beam onto Modell. Rest in peace, Void also falls immediately. This Iron Man just getting so much value, using the entirety of that cooldown. Reloads, tracks down yet again another one. That's 3 kills for Audios, pretty much by themselves. Able to go in halfway to ultimate, but doesn't even need it, considering they only had 1 tick to grab. They're going to be LG on map number 1 in this first 3.
Euphoria, one of our top teams in the scene. I mean, take a look at these stats, Dustin. These are pretty rough. Audios and Light really
the Penny Parker. But the interesting one is the Hawkeye too. Like, obviously the Hulk was
playing with so much threat, and I love this from Euphoria, having the patience, letting LG walk forward into a kill zone. Light could go right now, but he's waiting patiently.
Waiting patiently indeed. They force Luna's ultimate. Can they catch out Funk before he can get close to that Luna Snow? They do. They forget about him in the back. Poor Funk. Left behind by his Luna Snow in that instance, but now they try to rush towards that point. 20 seconds left. They just want to try to get a tick. Unfortunately, there's some members of Euphoria just to make sure they don't even get a single tick on the objective. Light just running around. Meanwhile, Legendary from Audios forcing and separating away from everybody from LG. And with 6 seconds left, they just have the Venom on the point. After Sykes runs out of the ultimate, he's going to have no more sustain and can't even touch the objective. Euphoria will yet again full hold LG. Kind of just dashing around. You can't really kill Spider-Man. He never really fully engages. Kind of runs around you, harasses you. They already get the Punisher out of the turret for him, which is tough for J3. They come back for the peel on Clowman, who barely lives after staying alive from some nice heals from Euphoria. Spider-Man comes back through. Oh my god, 2 in 1 puncher. We the people died twice somehow? That's amazing from Light in that instance. And now he's just kind of chasing out everybody else. Bowman as well with another kill, and that's pretty much it for LG. They're going to try to secure this point, go around Audios with 1v1 on the flank. That was kind of sick, a Star-Lord duel, but with just J3 on the objective. They're really trying to make sure they secure this top 3, Jake. They're going to win this map and put themselves on that point.
Yeah.
Than the previous map. They got 3.
They're trending up, but I don't know if the trend is good enough for them, Dustin. I think they're going to need a little.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for him, I mean, like you mentioned, it's really hard. I mean, you have Crescent Sleep, but no, in this instance, LG is already playing back. They're trying to spam out from everybody the same angle, which is interesting, but for LG, that's what they want, right? They just want constant pressure downfield. The point unlocks in 2 seconds. The mission area is just about to unlock, and it's Spider-Man that goes back through since he has the maneuverability to run back to the point, cap it out. LG not even testing the point. Maybe they're going to run through now as Light goes through for an engage. They almost cap the point out. Don't even for now, though, as they just want to find potentially a kill. They're going to take it now, but Euphoria, without even a single elim, take the point.
Yeah, and they're really being patient with these dives, not overextending. Clowman diving in, everyone coming in now on top behind that Venom, and yeah, there it goes. Hawkeye cut down first, really stopping that damage output. And here we can see Zelos, what he can do with this Warlock.
To the point, take down We the People, and now it's 80% on the board. Last fight territory for Team LG.
Yeah, Spider-Man set up, ready to go here, has ultimate, and an instant burst comes in before a response can be found. Spark Chief does die to Funnick, but there's so much threat coming in. Hawkeye swarmed, smoked in the corner here. Spider-Man doesn't even need to pop ultimate, and this is final fight. LG, this is do or die here on the first round of Domination.
Yeah, they even used ultimates of their own, so now Euphoria, just because of how Domination works in Marvel Rivals, you get to hold on to those ultimates into the next round, so Throne Room win.
Magneto ultimate can find a burst kill. Could be something to think about. Spark Chief building the TP. I like that Adios is potentially thinking about just coming in on his own to maybe have a flank angle, but oh my goodness, this is aggressive. This is scary.
Here it comes. Who's going to dive through first into Spider-Man with the ultimate? It is. It's Light with the ultimate onto everybody, basically. Gets all of the shields, gets all of the damage. 4 kills with that Spider.
Euphoria fighting way aggressive off the point. Early Eye of Agamotto stuns 4. I think that'll be plenty for the team wipe. And once again, LG back to the spawn room.
Another ace. Maybe Euphoria is going for world record of aces in a match. That would be awesome if they could hit that today. Euphoria. How much is that really going to do when a res is available for Zelos?
I think this one is looking really tough. Oh my god! He's trying to pull them off the map!
He's off the map! He's off the map! No way, Light! Spider-Man from across the map will just pulls Hawkeye into the pit of doom, man! Jesus! That Mantis ultimate and Audio just tracks down Funk, who went forwards and into his demise, and now Spider-Man with that power up alongside their team up rather with Clone Man, able to get even more damage down range. Everybody here is now for Euphoria piling on to LG, trying to go for Funk once more.
He's out of the spawn. It's not looking good.
No, he's rough. He's having a rough time at point. At least for Euphoria, you know, they really were getting down to business, Jake, right? They wanted to make sure they could win this series handedly over LG, you know, not play with their food necessarily, just get the job done, and they do it today 3-0 over LG.
I mean, this is a statement victory for Euphoria. It was just what they needed after losing. They want a lot more than that, Dustin.
Yeah, I mean, if any team...
Pero qué palizón del equipo de UFury a Luminosity Gaming. En todos los juegos se les vio bastante superior. Casi se fueron intactos el equipo de Fury. Me sorprende muchísimo la enorme diferencia que tuvieron en estos enfrentamientos. Sin duda, totalmente un equipo aplastante y muy dominante, Fury.
As expected, because they will be running the Adam Warlock Mantis duo as well. This is going to be a very good match.
Yeah, I am a little bit surprised though, since
just getting in those great flanks. Kurova resing himself here as well. Super Gomez is looking to take a 1v1 with Nocturnal and the Star-Lord, doing a good job getting out as well.
Yeah, we'll see if they can go in again. Magic to the backline. Hog's taking a ton of pressure, though, getting focused down. But the Hawkeye, once again, the linchpin for NRG's damage is cut to pieces. And Nightmare, they're just in and out over and over again. They have been forced to use that Mantis ultimate, but it was traded by NRG. Super Gomez very close to that legendary. May not even need it, though, because Rymazing is cleaving apart the backline. Everybody cut down. Strange now all alone in the front line. Also finished off by Nightmare, and the hit and runs have been beautiful from Nightmare on this defense. Anyone who steps out of position is getting cut down by these explosive dives coming out from Nightmare. NRG have not been able to strike back, and this Hawkeye, as strong and threatening as he can be, he's also vulnerable to getting dived. And he, once again, Venom straight in on top of him. Speak of the devil, definitely a caster curse. He is down for the count. Legendary over the top, mostly being blocked by Strange, but Super Gomez cuts through the shield, finishes off Strange, and wants to even win this 1v1 on the flank. Not a true 1v1. The team comes in to support it, and it looks like Nightmare once again cleaning
here as well. Maybe they could get a big Adam Warlock res as well if their team goes down. If they use these ults properly, they could continue to push this forward. Being held at the spawn door is definitely not fun. It might be a little demotivating for them, for sure.
Yeah, Hawkeye ult comes out, see if he can get value. No, instantly stunned by the Eye of Agamotto. Barely kept up, though. Great team play from Rack Attack with the Mantis ult. That's allowed Cal to get back into this fight, finding 2 kills, looking for potentially more, and Hawkeye starting to activate under a lot of pressure, though, and the flankers do come in. They do clean him up. The mass res from Kurova, keeping people back into the engagement for Nightmare. Super Gomez 95 to Legendary as well, and this is final fight. We've seen what he can do with the ultimate on these players. Low for NRG, unable to come forward, unable to touch the payload, and Super Gomez is finishing them off. A massive res comes in from UV, but it's too little. No one, for me, has gotten the same value they've gotten. And as well for Nightmare, I mean, there's just so returns the favor. That would be a statement in that one.
Yeah, that is definitely a little bit of disrespect. NRG disrespecting LG yesterday, getting a little bit of karma, a little bit of humbling right here. And it appears Nightmare is not going with the Thor Captain America lineup. I thought they would do a little bit of experimenting, but Super Gomez, first elimination onto Hodsik, taking down Doctor Strange. That is just not what you want to see right now as NRG. All Nightmare needs to do is just win one team fight and they win the match right here.
I mean, it's already over. As soon as you say it, the team fight is won. Players dropping like flies. The aggression from Nightmare perfectly coordinated them apart on this payload. Cal keeping it interesting on the Black Panther, but it's 2 versus the world. Nightmare close to their own spawn and huge advantage as they close out Yggdrasil Pathcon. Great on the Magic as well. These dives were so explosive. Both characters coming.
Nightmare's 2 strong team-ups, right? They're not letting them get the Gamma team-up or the triple res with Adam Warlock being the... Definitely love the TP on this map. Maybe going for that high ground or TPing as they adhere to this bottom room. Super Gomez by himself right now. Hopefully he doesn't get jumped by them, managing to get out. Very well played from him. And then Magic diving the back line. Amazing. Can he get an elimination here? Make that 2, actually. Down goes both duelists for NRG, and it's not looking good for them right now.
Yeah, a bit of a split decision from NRG with a lot of those backliners coming high ground, the Vanguard's low ground, and there was no tank in front to stop Amazing. He just kind of cut them to pieces. Great awareness of the variability. And oh, I love this. Is this a stagger by a Nightmare? Oh, this is brutal.
That's a huge stagger.
They're going to keep him up a long time. He does a lot of damage there, sure, but that's all going to get healed up by the supports from Nightmare. They got 1 kill. They're going to chase for more. I mean, this is beautiful tactical play. Cal potentially caught alone on the flank, but it looks like Super Gomez wants to hunt down supports, wants to get straight to the back line. Cal, though, he's a big threat on this Punisher, has already found 1 pick on the Aramari. No res available, right? That Warlock team-up was disabled, but still, Nightmare brawling, down 1 support. They don't care. They're getting in there. They're mixing it up with the Magic. Yeah. NRG's opportunity to keep pushing forward. Fun, looking for this Groot ultimate, potentially trying to find a combo here. Super Gomez drops low, needs to fall back. Groot slowly working forward with the walls, but Nightmare showing so much aggression despite the situation they're in. They do force out Rack Attacks, Luna Snow ultimate first, and still holding on to a double support ultimate. The defense is looking good for them. Magneto charging up. The Rock does find Rack Attack, bursts into the ult, as well Kurova popping Luna Snow and Darkchild from Amazing. They're swarming forward. NRG getting crushed in the choke point. Although it looked potentially...
I like those 2 defensive support ultimates, managing to nullify Super Gomez, but he managed to turn it around, and Gasplin eliminating Cal. Out comes the Eye of Agamotto, managing to get no... Oh, never mind. Down goes Kurova. Can NRG win this fight?
It's possible, but Nightmare are still brawling, still looking for trades. Hogs has the Venom ultimate of his own. He's going to pop it now. Gets a
ultimate to counter the Star-Lord Legendary as well. Only 25 seconds remaining. They've managed to get 1 tick on the point. Nocturnal trying to cling to dear life, but out comes the Mantis ultimate to save him.
Yeah, Amazing finds 1. Super Gomez, Legendary online, popping it now. Getting on top of those supports. There's no defensive ultimate. Rack Attack, 80%, not nearly close enough to counter. And it's Super Gomez. We've seen this time and time again. Cleaning up offenses in the overtime. Seems to always have this ultimate online. Nightmare, they're going to make the full hold. NRG have something to... Even without the team-ups, right? They have such a great understanding of their strength at any...
Coming out, I don't think they can try to stop that. And I think Nightmare might have the advantage here as they're grouped up.
Oh, big burst. Super Gomez onto this Psylocke as well. Looking to get on the flank, pressuring Rack Attack, keeping the heals away from those Vanguards. That allows Hogs to finish off this Black Panther. Rack Attack now cut down by his opposite number, Kurova on the Luna Snow, and it's all Nightmare in the feed. They're charging forward. Cal strikes back onto Amazing, but the cap is ticking up. You've got to get here in time, and it's just not possible. Nightmare up 2-0 in the series with another...
Today, Super Gomez, Amazing, both with 16 eliminations, 8,000 damage from Super Gomez, absolutely just doubling everyone on the... We see that much here. Nightmare might be experimenting a little bit, like I was saying as well. NRG, yeah, this is 2 very interesting compositions, right? NRG with 3 duelists and Nightmare with 3 Vanguards, and it looks like Nocturnal is going to kick it off with the first elimination. Make that 2! Make that 3! Oh my goodness, what a pop-off for NRG! This is what they needed.
Comp starting to really pick up. Super Gomez as well onto the Psylocke. She's been a crucial thorn in their side, and now she's shut down. Nightmare forcing the cap onto the point. Fun does pop the Armed and Dangerous, but Ultraviolet as well. The Mantis ultimate keeping everyone up. Luna Snow, responsive ult by Nightmare. They're staying into this engagement. They're staying committed. The Whale does come in from Cal and Namor, but no kills there. Support ultimates, though, running low, and NRG has the last laugh with that support ultimate. They've been holding on to this point the entire time. Amazing looking for the big Storm ultimate, coming through, trying to cleave through these duelists. It is going to be 2 down from the Storm, maybe more to come as Nightmare. It's a scrappy fight. Nocturnal's getting a couple kills back, but I think this is Nightmare getting the flip at 70%.
Yeah, a little
does pose. Iron Man and Thor getting in, but it's Super Gomez going down first. Thor popping the ultimate, though, looking to potentially burst through the back line. One support down. It's a 5-on-5. Nightmare still brawling, relying on Gaskin's Iron Man ultimate. Teammates really getting the benefit of all this major stat boost, playing in the Iron Man ultimate. Now the target comes in onto Fun FPS, but Gaslin dropping low on HP, maybe need to back off this high ground. Divers as well coming in for NRG. And those ultimate looks purely defensive. So many players alive for NRG. Ultraviolet going to be popping that Mantis ultimate as well. Rack Attack following it up with the Luna Snow ultimate. So much survivability for this triple duelist comp. And the Armed and Dangerous Fun is running through the backline, targeting down these supports, trying to get that execution so close. Supports protecting each other. It is helpful in the moment. Amazing though with the Storm ultimate, trying to turn this around in the last second. Kills still coming through for NRG. They're able to evade the Storm. 99% on the clock, and it is going to be NRG winning a round here on Domination, beginning a potential.
That Moon Knight damage is just so strong when that is coming down. NRG sticking with the triple duelist. I do like that for them, as you were saying. Definitely some solid, good aimers. And Aramori kicking it off, but no. Down goes 2 members of Nightmare, and it's looking good for NRG again.
Yeah, supports for NRG are the ones to find the kills. Hogs, though, does trade it back. Early Groot ultimate does catch a few. See if the follow-up is there. Seems like it might just barely be. Hogs is starting to clutch this one out. Huge performance on the Groot, and Aramori into the front line. Not scared to mix it up with some of those duelists. Kurova now hits the freeze. Cal on him as well. Not able to clean up anything, but support ultimates are starting to run low. Both teams only on 1 left. Super Gomez, that's a big win in the duel. Takes down O Nocturnal, trying to turn this around, and Amazing, he's holding on to that ultimate. Remember, Groot gets this ultimate online. It's going to be a nasty combo to deal with. Aramori's Mantis ultimate keeping everyone alive, and Nightmare may not even need this critical.
They're getting pretty disrespectful there, and oh my goodness, Cal with the elimination onto Aramori, leaving only 1 healer remaining for Nightmare, but Amazing clapping back. 2 eliminations. Down goes 3 NRG members, and it is not looking good for them, and I believe Nightmare is going to take this one home right here.
It's a great turnaround response from Nightmare. They go back to the stable 2-2-2 style.
Here, this is the closest they've been to securing a round against Nightmare, who is just the strongest team we've seen in this tournament, right?
Yeah, definitely. And they're going to open with a Strange Portal. Looks like taking the opposing team's high ground. See if NRG are expecting this. Super Gomez going alone as well, looking to scout out the opposition. All right, sees where they're all coming from. Nightmare has all the information. They have the high ground. How are NRG going to respond, try to come through these choke points? I think pushing through this door against Groot is a pretty tall order. I think that's going to be pretty difficult to do.
Very hard to do that. Just playing into Groot, just being able to wall you off, build up so much damage. Psylocke with the big flank. Super Gomez does an amazing job getting in and getting out, right? That is just amazing from them. But down goes Amazing. Unfortunate.
Yeah, and they're keeping the fight in contest here. Super Gomez doesn't want to overcommit, and 2 players down. Despite coming into this ultimates, NRG got the picks. Nocturnal making the difference, and gonna commit the Luna Snow ultimate, trying to battle back, but it's all Nightmare in the feed. Hogs does find 1, does shut down the Mantis, but I think NRG have maybe just done enough here already. They were
time to adjust to Nightmare so far.
Yeah, both teams going to be popping Mantis ultimates, but the kills still come through for Nightmare, bursting through those ultimates. That's absolutely massive. The Moon Knight ultimate from Amazing was enough DPS opportunity for a power play from Nightmare. Groot wall in. Eye of Agamotto onto everyone. It looks like a 6-man disgusting stun from Gasklin. He's been a huge performer on Doctor Strange and showing way. Luna Snow ultimate deployed, but with only 4 players alive, I'm not sure they're going to have the damage necessary to get through this. The NRG maybe throwing good money after bad. They're deploying everything. They're going all in on this team fight. Gasklin low, but it's beautiful support from Aramori and Kurova, keeping everybody online despite the ultimates. Aramori still has the Mantis ultimate, and it's all Nightmare in the feed. Looks like they're going to close out this map, put themselves to 3-0 in the series with ultimates to spare, deploying everything now in the final moments. 99% is ticking up, and Nightmare, despite a potentially disastrous round 1, they brought it back. They've secured things. NRG trickling into the point, but it's too little too late. Nightmare full strength, everyone alive, and they close out the map on Domination.
Going up 3-0 in this.
That is putting them over the top right now. That is the reason they are our previous champion and the reason that they are out, you know, secured one of the dive tanks. Remember, both of those were banned out in the previous. Looks like Hodzic building a strange TP there, but Super Gomez punishing him for it, putting some pressure down on him. This TP is getting crazy. Super Gomez is making the most of the TP, brawling in. Does take a bit of pressure, but Cal now getting targeted down, got isolated off the play, and very disconnected moves from NRG. Cal went through the TP solo, but the pressure was so heavy from Nightmare, no one else was able to follow. Essentially a free pick. Cal over the Squirrel Girls. Nocturnal on Hawkeye. They're going with the everybody play their best hero strategy, but Nightmare, they're so well drilled. This feels like desperation to me from NRG.
I feel like they're just rubbing it in at this point. Is NRG, this cannot feel good, right? Just getting held in spawn, down 3-0, getting just not even being able to come out of spawn, right? Their mental has got to be just drained right now.
Cal slept by Mantis, followed up on Gaskin with the cleanup. Beautiful from Nightmare. So far, flawless on the defense.
It's just, there's nothing NRG can do right now.
Cal is alive behind, trying to mix it up, trying to get a fight, but the support is just instantly there from the rest of Nightmare. They're so quick to help each other. Everyone outside of the spawn. Legendary pop that's going to force the Luna Snow response, but Punisher all alone, caught, connected on Gaskin with a big stun. Agamotto doesn't convert into more kills, but did deny any potential aggression from Rakatech's Luna Snow ultimate. Super Gomez now waiting a assault. That's all they need to stabilize. Korva still holding on to that ultimate, still looking for a potential later clutch. NRG, it's a big ultimate dump from them. Fun with the Punisher ultimate. Maybe this is finally what they needed to clutch. Hogs pops the ultimate Hulk, but he's getting absolutely melted by Punisher. Still gets kills though, despite that amount of pressure. And now the Dark Troll into the backline. Rymazing is cleaning house with this enormous sword, cutting them to pieces. Squirrel Girl sent packing to the...
Hey, yeah, very well played from Super Gomez. Ultimate's building up as well. Hogs with the elimination on the Hodzic, and out comes the Legendary 2 from Super Gomez.
Yeah, and the support ultimate keeping people alive. Mass res comes out from Ultraviolet, but they're getting bursted down right off the res. It's not enough. It looks like Nightmare's stabilizing here. Clock is out. It's overtime. Still being contested on the payload, but Nightmare has returned to defend. It's last second touches for NRG, only 2 alive. Super Gomez going for the one clip at the spawn door, adding further insult to this brutality of a match. Nightmare get the full hold very deep on first.
About that too, to give them any bit of an advantage, right? And they're just showing well. Definitely a tank shredder. Only one Vanguard, I believe, on both teams as well. I'm curious to see how this goes. Maybe taking them off the map, Cal. Taking out Aramori instantaneously. Oh my goodness.
That was one of the sickest plays I've ever seen in Marvel Rivals. The Wolverine absolutely dominating, but Rymazing is cleaning house. Ultraviolet forced to get the self-res. Hogs onto the Wolverine as well. Does get a cleanup. Looking for more. Snowballing in. Knows that this Bucky is on the flank, and the 1v1 is pretty scary. Oh, and another push off the map. That's the counter to Nightmare. Take them off the map. Maybe that's the only way you can get it done.
Yeah, there's some very fun creativity you can have in Marvel Rivals with not only Wolverine taking players off the map, Jeff as well. There's lots of fun things that you can do.
Nightmare starting to push that objective. Only a few meters remaining. Ultraviolet, he can't afford to go down here. Needs the support from the teammate. Rakatech is there on the Jeff. At an insane burst, though, by Aramori. Shuts down Cal on this Wolverine. Normally tanky, but not in this instance. Nocturnal strikes back. Does shut down Super Gomez. Keeping this interesting, but it's too little, too late, and no one's on the objective.
Just bracket for a chance for both of them to get their rematch against Nightmare. And look at...
Aunque el formato sea un poco confuso, les puedo asegurar que esto que les he resumido prácticamente han sido las semifinales. Aún falta el segundo enfrentamiento, que será entre el primer ganador que vimos de este resumen contra el perdedor de la segunda partida. Euphoria contra NRG.
Their strategy is better.
Euphoria didn't really get rid of any important team-ups, right? Obviously, you get rid of Hela.
NRG.
Just an FYI out there if you're wondering who 1112 2024 is. It is that guy on the Hawkeye.
This is a very interesting map to try to approach this first point, right? You really want to try to take that high ground, force them off of that, and down goes Nocturnal to the hands of Clone Man right away, as we were just saying. Hawkeye is a little bit easy to dive, right? Not really much utility to fight off against that, right?
Yeah, the strategy against Hawkeye, the best strategy it seems like, is just hide around corners, not give him those angles. As soon as you find him, get close in cover and then just go for that dive like they did. I mean, he was shooting Cloneman a lot, did 2 giant chunks of damage to Cloneman, but didn't kill him. Cloneman goes in this time, does go down, but Light trades it out, so it's a tank for a tank. Meanwhile, Cal, with the spam on the outside, able to take down Adios, so NRG slowly working themselves into the map now as they're able to get those kills. Nice shots from Cal on the Namor. Insane work from him on this character. Obviously off the Hela onto a character that plays very similar to Hela, and that is the Namor. 2 ticks on the board now coming through for NRG. They're going to try to close out. They've got all the turrets set up as well. Big damage coming in.
Compared to yesterday, they're just absolutely running through them. And as I say that, Nocturnal pulling in Light, one of the amazing features of Bucky, just being able to pull someone from their backline into your team and get a free elimination right away.
Yeah, Rank Attack goes down. Adios goes aggressive towards Nocturnal. If he's not traded out, that's huge for the defensive side, and he's not. So Cal, unfortunately, going to back away. Oh my god, they're going to use the Magneto ultimate on the attacking side. Now Light wants to go aggressive with the ultimate. The legendary comes out. Fun will go down, and as will Hodzic. And it's just free low now for Light as they clean up. They also forced out an ult with that, so that's great for Euphoria.
That is good for Euphoria as well, and Light.
But no Rocket Raccoon, obviously, no team up there to give that Punisher even more damage. But oh my god, Spark Chief potentially out of position. Needs some support. Is anybody here? Spark Chief is still alive. Flies into the air somehow. Barely managed to escape. Also asleep. Oh my god, onto the front line of Hodzic, so he can't chase down Spark Chief. Meanwhile, Lunas no ultimate out from Zelo. Euphoria trying to stabilize to keep Spark Chief healthy. And Adios goes aggressive towards the Winter Soldier. Nocturnal caught out of position. He's going to go down now. Light again with another legendary. It feels like he has this every single fight. And surely that's the cleanup with 20 seconds left. You have
they win this fight.
No, probably not. I mean, on the outside, Nocturnal's trying to live. Delos able to get Cal on the Black Panther. I mean, everything kind of trying to get this touch on the payload. That's the whole point of this composition. Mantis ultimate on the defensive side. Aya Agamotto comes out on the attacking team. However, all the support keeps Light alive. Adios, though, did go down. Was a bit out of position. Spark Chief now with an Aya Agamotto. I mean, it's huge. Catches out pretty much everybody from NRG. That's 2 members down. Nobody can even touch the payload, and Euphoria gets the stop in the Streets phase. Scene where this is more of like what we see on the solo queue ladder. Are NRG aware of this? They come back with a spam, actually. They don't even go through it immediately. Now Spark Chief goes through. They're following through behind the shield of the Doctor Strange, setting up potential flank angles. Adios drops down below too. Everybody ready to go. They're looking for a dive target. Here they go. Adios aggressively into the Star-Lord of the side of NRG, and Nocturnal's going to go down immediately. Hodzic trades it back, though. Cloneman falling is a decent trade. And Light also not really getting maximum value so far on the Star-Lord. Fun is well into Adios. That's a person advantage now for the side of NRG. Everybody trying to peel this Namor on the inside angle, and they're actually going to do so quite well, keeping Cal healthy. Hodzic tries to go out to push everybody away from Euphoria now. And Euphoria is a bit of a scramble situation. Rack Attack goes aggressive towards the point, gets traded out. NRG, though, Ultraviolet, able to get down Eris on the outside. UV trying to go for it a little bit more. Gonna find another one. Fantastic work from NRG so far on this defensive hold. They already have a minute off today, considering how things have looked for NRG and Euphoria. Euphoria go aggressive. Adios gets slept, though. Meanwhile, on the front line, Hodzic trying to take down these supports, but the both helping each other. Nice stun. That was a huge freeze onto that front line, and that should open it up for Euphoria, who now come back in with Spark Chief's ultimate, able to find one. Not really anybody else here for NRG. They've got 3 members incredibly low on the outside. Obviously, spam coming in through. But it looks like finally Euphoria in overtime are in control. They've got 2 ticks right now. They dive towards the Namor, who throws in the whale of all things.
I've been saying it a lot. Like, Light has just been doing a phenomenal job with ult management right now. Just Star-Lord's legendary is such a strong ultimate if used at the right time. Just able to clean up every single squishy character, and it's oh my goodness.
What a pick off. I mean, Eris trying to get out of the line of sight there. No cover really there. However, Light and Adios immediately fine too. So it almost didn't matter that Eris got picked off over there. And now, you know, this is a tough spot. NRG already used their portal. That cooldown's going to be in play. They've got nobody to touch. Cal sure gets 1, throws out the whale 2. But, I mean, is the follow-up damage really there? Nobody can touch this payload. Less than a meter left. Nobody's even here. The Ultra was trying to touch, but just cannot. And despite how well with 21,000 damage most in the lobby, that goes to show that, like, even if you do put in all of that damage, Namor has way more, or Namor has a lot more survivability. With this Psylocke in this instance, we're not, because Cal obviously feels more comfortable on the Star-Lord, which makes a lot of sense. This character can pop off early Strange TP right above the point. Everybody just drops down to it. 20 seconds to the point unlocks, but Euphoria is all here at the moment.
Yeah, and as we were saying with the team-ups as well, Starlord and Mantis, two very strong heroes to just run together without that Adam Warlock, right? They have so much value in their very own. And Nocturnal getting the first elimination onto Clone Man.
Yeah, this is one of the first times we're seeing some Psylocke gameplay so far, and at least in the competitive scene. It's huge in a very aggressive spot. Unfortunately, they've checked their angles. Euphoria doing exactly what the coach wants them to do, I'm sure. Lyko gets tracked down by Cal. Amazing tracking. 2 kills for Cal. Are you kidding me, Cal? That's amazing what he's been able to do so far on the Star-Lord. That's 3 in that fight. They do get the point flipped on him. Audios able to get 1. The Luna Snow was also forced on that side of the defensive push, so Cal kind of putting the team on his back right now. They didn't expect that damage to come through from him.
Yeah, nothing other than just raw aim right there to win that fight. Cal also, with the Legendary coming up right now, it's looking like NRG might be taking this round right here.
Yeah, that's a huge opening pick. Also forced that Luna Snow ultimate. Not going to be up for this next fight. NRG using their Mantis ultimate. Also now pops that Psylocke into Zelos, who now comes out of the Luna Snow ult and is going to go down. Same with Clone Man. Overtime is ticking down. As somebody did touch the point, it looks like, or at least triggered overtime, but it's just Zelos left. And that's a full ace. Amazing tempo play from NRG to win the first round.
Yeah, Psylocke is a very strong hero, right?
You sneak around the back line a little bit, just hide, and they're actually going to give up on him for now.
Yeah, I like that decision, actually. Psylocke can be a very pesky character to chase down, being able to go invisible and forcing out the Luna Snow ultimate, at least. At first, I thought there would be no value out of that, right? But
they can't kill him. Yeah, they just can't kill him. I mean, amazing work from Nocturnal. They get the kill as well while everybody was looking at that Dance of the Butterfly ultimate. And now with that, they've got 2 on the ult. Here's the Legendary. They want to try to come back now. Nocturnal is the target of focus, but it's just such a shifty character. Luna Snow comes back and they actually take down Light. So perfectly played by Nocturnal and NRG. And with
things up as well. If played properly here, they should be able to secure this.
And you also have Clone Man on the other side. You pointed out earlier on an off angle. Here comes the Magneto ultimate. A lot of ults committed on both sides. No kills just yet. Audios with Darkchild goes for Light in the sky, or Cal in the sky, able to get the kill. So that's a huge opening kill, considering he had the Legendary to go. I mean, that could end out this map for Euphoria. Obviously, some movement by Hansik, trying to stay alive on the outside. Nocturnal able to find 1, so that's something for NRG, but Audios trying to deny any comeback potential for NRG here. Cal obviously going to be coming back. The rack attack goes down. Surely you don't want to use these ultimates. He actually does. No way. They're not even going to save it for the next round. He pops the ultimate. He's the only one here. It doesn't really matter if he gets a kill, right? I mean, he finds Zelos, but everybody else is here now for Euphoria. They're coming back with Luna Snow ultimate. Overtime ticks down, but they're just not going to use it. They definitely should have saved that for next round.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, we did see another...
Nocturnal will fall because of that. I mean, that was just support play, textbook, what you want to see out of your Luna Snow player. And they find the stagger kills too without any ultimates. That was insane from Zelos.
Yeah, not even having to burn any ults there is feel a little bit different in the moment. Managing to get out on 50 HP as well. Luna Snow doing a good job keeping them alive. The Eye of Agamotto comes in strange, taking down Ultraviolet, forcing out the Luna Snow and the Meteor.
Yeah, that was nice from him. Fun did get Light though on the backside. Audios just slamming into this front line, making sure they get as much damage as possible. Build up to another Darkchild. Luna Snow running away, trying to get in a safe position, getting chased down by Clone Man, gets frozen on the backside. And now with 80% on the board, Euphoria is looking like they're in a good spot.
Yeah, and if Euphoria takes this map right here, they will be going up 2-0 in the series, and it's looking like that will happen. Ares taking down Fun FPS. I'm not sure if they have a strange portal. If they do, I don't even think they can touch here.
And they're trying. They've got Cal to touch on the objective, but Cal's going to have to live. Already 1 roll away. Flies up top. Nocturnal to the point. Trying to bob around. Here comes that Legendary. Just deletes Cal out of the sky. And then Nocturnal. That's both DPS is gone. That's both duelists out of the picture. Hansik able to find Audios though. In the Luna Snow ultimate, they got to keep everybody healthy. Trying to change with the mouse wheel from the ultimate, from damage to heals. Back and forth, back and forth. Eye of Agamotto from Hansik. Can he bring it back? Hansik, the star of the show, able to get 3. Has brought it back on his own. 4 NRG potentially. And Euphoria.
3 ultimates on the board as well. How will NRG respond to this? You can just come in with the Eye of Agamotto out of the portal and they won't expect that.
And you gotta hope for some mistakes here from the supports of Euphoria or pick out Ares early. But here comes that ultimate from Ultraviolet. Eye of Agamotto, rack attack caught out. Oh no, away. Also the Eye of Agamotto was enough to take down UV in the Mantis ultimate. So with everybody else here now for Euphoria, they played it perfectly. Zelos popped the ultimate a little bit later after Eris did to make sure they don't stack support ultimates. And they find the stagger kill onto Fun. Overtime now ticks down. NRG, I don't even really know if this is going to be a clean touch. If it is one at all, halfway down to overtime. Expiring. Rack Attack tries to go in, but just gets shut down by Adios. And with that, Euphoria will go up 2 in the series.
Stat sheet right here. The duo of Light and Adios, 35-30. We don't really see that much, right? As well as Psylocke included in that team up, choosing to go with the...
Now NRG try to walk on in there. Nice damage coming through from the back from the backline supports. Nice job by Cal as well to force Sparkchief a little bit farther forward with that displacement. And NRG, it looks like they're in a decent spot. Rez come back through on the other side. Born again from Zelos. Going to bring back Clone Man and Sparkchief. So the tanks will be back into this fight. Light, meanwhile, goes very aggressive, but the Mantis ultimate is popped to give some sustain. Euphoria is still in control of the point. They also have everybody here because of Zelos' ultimate. On the danger from Cal. Going aggressive. Can he find any kills? Able to find one. Clone Man able to find one on the backside and one on the Rack Attack. They're traded. 2 for 2. Backline removed for both teams. No healers. But spotted time on the point. Here comes Penny Parker to drop down the mines. Everybody's going to have to avoid all of that damage coming through. Cal again on to Zelos. Able to find one, but Light has come back through. Able to find one more. 3 versus 3 on the point. Aggressive goes Nocturnal. No supports to keep Clone Man alive. He's going to go down. Nocturnal, can he find any more? They also have the mines on the objective, which really forced away everybody on the side of Euphoria. So excellent work by Hodsick on the Penny Parker as NRG remains in control. Mines makes it tough for Euphoria who want to control it. They do have a small ultimate advantage, but surely that'll be over in a second. However, Zelos able to find Cal. Cal caught out of position. Rack Attack and supports in the back of the map. Rez comes back through from Ultraviolet. Going to bring people back. Bast! No! It shuts it out! Light with a huge ultimate. Finds Hodsick as well. Nocturnal on the point, though. Drops the Dancing Butterflies. Able to find Zelos. Are they able to find any more, though? Nobody else is here. Light could have just saved the day for Euphoria, though they're all low. Need one to health packs. The mines in the point make it tough, but Nocturnal is going to be found. Point still in control for NRG. They just want to stagger at this point. Fun able to find Clone Man, but nobody else here in Euphoria get the flip.
Oh, you were not lying at all.
Just died. Meanwhile, those mines actually kind of avoided, making everybody avoid the objective at the moment. And a lot of kills need to come through from NRG. Armed to the danger from Cal. Can he find the kills with it, though? Doesn't seem like it so far. Hodsick finally potentially would taken down. Ultraviolet going to be Rez himself, though. Cal able to find one. Turns back on the Light. Wait, they brought it back. Clone Man barely activates the HP or the overhealth. But is he going to live on the outside? Calls back to the health pack. Gets the health as well from support from Eris, who's popping that Mantis ultimate. And Cal will finally be taken care of. It looks like NRG could have brought it back with the sleep onto Fun. Stops this Venom finding more value. Euphoria is trying to close out. Rack Attack with the Mantis ultimate brings everybody healthy on the objective. Nocturnal coming up with an ultimate as well. Same with Ultraviolet, but he's going to go down, and he doesn't have the passive up. Clone Man, that's a huge kill onto him, because that Rez could have maybe brought everybody back who's about to go down. Nocturnal, who swaps to Black Panther. Clone Man able to take down Rack Attack. Zelos on the point, gets a kill, has the Rez as well available. Going to pop it in this instance. It's a minus wall situation because the Adios went down earlier, and NRG just staggering in. They pop the Rez from Ultraviolet as well. Fun goes in, goes aggressive. Hodsick brought back. Same thing with Cal. But they get immediately taken out by Light, who goes aggressive into that Rez. So that's 3 for Light, who has been an absolute menace on this map. It's just Rack Attack and Nocturnal. They're trying to kind of just funnel into this objective. They had 90% of the board, but Euphoria did a great job with the cleanup kills on this round number 1.
That might have been the most back and forth fight we've seen in this entire...
NRG able to take that first round. You know, first time it was NRG. Portal from Strange, from Sparkchief. They want to go for an aggressive Aya Agamotto play. They dive in with Light, too. Are they able to find any kills, though? Here's the Aya Agamotto from Sparkchief. They do trade it, though. And Adios. I mean, just the follow-up damage is there. Penny Parker, though, dropping a lot of those mines, keeping everybody healthy. So those also back into it. Rack Attack and Ultraviolet also going to be back into it. Meanwhile, Light trying to get some damage. Spider Sweeper onto the point. Rack Attack able to find one on the Clone Man. That's huge. Also, Mantis ultimate here keeps that Penny Parker healthy. For now, just running around the point, making sure that nobody can cap it just yet. Meanwhile, Nocturnal back into the fight. Light goes aggressive. Can they find Light, though? Nocturnal desperately needs to find this kill. He's going to dash up top and away from the fight, but he's going to be out of it for now. Meanwhile, here goes aggressive. Adios, Sparkchief on the point, takes down Hodsick. It's traded. Adios for Hodsick. Cal on the backside, 1v1 with Light. Who wins that? Snipe from Light with the spear. Sparkchief on the point as well, able to find Rack Attack. Trying to find Ultraviolet now. At the moment, it's just Nocturnal on the point. Pops the ultimate, unable to find one. Cloman trying to dash around, dives back down on Nocturnal after wall riding or wall climbing. That's a huge kill for Euphoria, who are up in this fight, but everybody's low. They don't really have any healers here. And NRG have secured the point again with Penny Parker, who has come back from the spawn, who has dropped that mine deployer. And Light has the Bast ultimate as well. Nobody's even won this first fight, and yet there's so many ultimates. Kill from Rakatech again. Zelos has the res if he wants to use it, though. Cloman's going to go down. They secure this risk, but it's going to be down Zelos, who's unfortunately left in the dust. Can they find the kills? It looks like they're doing so quite well right now. Even without Zelos, they committed so many resources into taking down that Adam Warlock. It's cost them on the objective. Ultimate from Nocturnal. Very interesting in this case. Can he find kills? Recall from Light. Comes back through. Nocturnal to find one kill. Ares going to go down.
Popping the res as well, bringing back both of their duelists. And Ares manages to go down. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but Spark Chief taking down both Nocturnal and Rakatech.
Yeah, that could be huge. Cal towards the point, trying to find the final blows. Gets Adios as well. Cal has really been such a flexible player. Has been the reason why NRG has won at points, and they've been able to come back. Don't have to deal with Spider Sweeper just yet. 60% of the board for Spark Chief. Nocturnal, meanwhile, getting caught out by Cloman, has to dash away. Also, Magic comes through, has to go invisible. So they've done a good job forcing out cooldowns from Nocturnal. But Spark Chief's going to die in the Penny Parker, just trying to go to the point. Bro looked a little bit lost in that case. Cloman going aggressive. Born again from Zelos will bring Spark Chief back, but nobody touches! Nobody touches! Oh my god. Some of the dominations one is just straight up a square objective. Now here comes an aggressive push from Ares and Euphoria. Spider time on the inside from Hansik. He's just trying to make sure that it's going to be a lot of damage coming through onto everybody here. And they're going to get the kill. Adios trying to come back up the stairway is going to go down to Mines. Nocturnal, meanwhile, onto Ares, able to find one more. Cal as well as Zelos. It's one-sided at the moment. Sure, you get the reses coming through from Euphoria, but Ultraviolent and the rest of NRG are playing this Nocturnal. Going to go down Bast as well from Light. Able to get one, get two. It's just Cal and Fun, but they're able to get two more. So, sort of coming back. Cloman with the ultimate. Going to come out on the point. Has some over health. Still in control of the objective, though, is NRG. Fun trying to stagger, trying to delay. Can anybody touch it? It's going to be Cal. Keeping this point under control for now. Can he find any kills, though? Does get Cloman and stays on the point. Never mind, he gave it up for a moment. And Cloman now has to back on out of there.
Fun FPS is actually, he has been such a versatile tank as well. We've talked about Nocturnal being, or my apologies, Cal being versatile as well. So is Fun FPS just being absolutely amazing on the Venom right now, harassing everyone right now. They just need some, oh no, down goes Fun.
I don't think he had the swing. It was a tough angle with the roof above him. Maybe he just couldn't get a swing there or didn't have off cooldown now. Meanwhile, Cloman goes aggressive onto Rakatech, stunned by the Penny Parker. Ultraviolet with the res, also going to bring back Nocturnal, who just got one. Cal as well with two. Meanwhile, Adios desperately trying to find Rakatech. Will find him. But Rakatech gets brought back by the res. Rakatech again after the res goes down, but he's got another res because guess what? This is definitely very balanced ability with Adam Warlock bringing back Rakatech 3 times in that instance, who is still alive. And I believe, well, actually, he finally got taken down for the 3rd time, I believe, in that instance. Has to come back now with the ultimate. Meanwhile, Ares pops the Mantis ult to stay healthy, but not until Fun FPS collapses onto the Mantis player. And NRG have finally done it. They've won their first map in the
46 eliminations and a loss as well. That is tough.
Can do as much as possible on the Black Panther. Make sure you can get more. Could potentially bring it back with some nice shots out of a Hawkeye, but surely everybody play. Oh, use that shot of the Zelos. Wait, they potentially could do this. Ares over the top side. There's 2 on the point. There's a healer back. Zelos does res himself though, and yeah, there he goes. Cal. Unfortunately for him, that kill was not enough, especially since Adam Warlock can just res himself, even if you get a nice kill. 2 ticks already given on the point now. Nocturnal comes back through. They're going to have some members of the team here, but they're going to be missing Cal in this fight. Nocturnal going to pop the ultimate towards the point. Will get 1, gets 2. Also, both Psylocks removed from the fight for right now. Ultraviolet going to go down. A lot of mines on the objective, though, to stop this push from getting a ton of value. Hansik going to go down to Adios. Gets rid of that spider presence towards the objective. And now, halfway to fully capping out. Nearly a minute off the clock, by the way. Rakatech just looking for some extra damage. Spark Chief is low. Here comes Cal. Misses the dash, the first one, but Spark Chief will get the kill on the Nocturnal. And the support's finally back here for Euphoria, too. Keeps everybody healthy. Cloman keeping himself nice and high HP. Light with the pop the ultimate. Going to get rid of Rakatech as well as Zelos on the point, able to get 1. But Light as well. They peeled back everybody. Hotzek gonna go down over to Zelos. Nice shot from him. Over to the backside, goes for the res too. Loses both Eris and Adios, and will use it on the inside. Also goes down after popping the ultimate, so he's going to be back with the passive too. Perfectly timed from Zelos. Almost went down from NRG, who could have killed them and canceled the ultimate. However, in this case, it did not happen. Euphoria still have the edge, still have the advantage off of Zelos' perfectly timed ult. Objective gameplay with Hotzek's mines, but Hotzek eventually gets poked down. Everybody's still relatively healthy. Here comes a really early ultimate from Nocturnal. Nobody really in range for it. Does get a little bit of damage, but pressures everybody away from the point. Meanwhile, Ultraviolet with the res, going to bring back Hotzek. And everybody's going to back on out of there for now, understanding UV kind of saved things with his ult. Zelos has his own ultimate, though. People going down. Eris will fall. Does Zelos want to use the ult here? They're hunting for that Adam Warlock. Here comes the Born again. So it doesn't really matter if you get killed necessarily here, because you can just come back immediately from Adam Warlock. Light, though, goes low. Still relatively healthy. Zelos able to get Nocturnal. They come back towards the point. Mines available for the defensive side, but they have no ultimates. Everybody's low. Hotzek gonna go down. NRG, you're missing 2 members of your team. Eris also still has the Mantis ultimate. Gonna be forced to pop it because of the dive from Fun. Fun tries to stagger. The spawns are super close up for NRG, so they can come back and touch potentially. Ultraviolet gonna res himself with the passive. Light jumps back down to a health pack and 1v1 potentially with the Venom on the outside. Meanwhile, NRG is still in this. They pop the Mantis ultimate. Stun comes through. No! Rack Attack dies in the Mantis ultimate. That is massive for Euphoria, but Zelos has some pressure on him himself. They're in a 5 versus 6. Zelos gonna live. He gets the heals from everybody in Eric. Touchdown Cal, who went aggressive on the Black Panther. Overtime ticks down, and NRG are saved off this objective. Euphoria, finally. That was about a 1.5-minute fight. Gonna close out and move on to third phase. Is he doing the portal? No, he was gonna try to do the portals, but he got forced out of it. I think he blocked at least one of the spawns. So whoever's on that left side spawn, can they walk out? That's what to look for. Now Bass on the point, able to get 1. Here comes Spider Time on the point. Go through that portal. Now Adios, meanwhile, able to get 2 with his butterfly dance. Nice kills from him from Rack Attack. He's going to res himself. Cal also went down. Meanwhile, undefeatable Mantis player on the backside angle. Ultraviolet able to res Cal as well. Light trades it back. Ultimate's running out. Support ult's running out for NRG. Nocturnal's going to be brought back. The rest of Euphoria trying to play it safe until support ults run out. Now NRG go too aggressive. Fun's going to go down. Eye of Agamotto from Spark Chief. No way! That could be huge. Rack Attack, does he get saved? He does somehow. The support is there. They try to come back towards the point. They're able to get some kills, but it's traded back and forth. Eris is going to get res back into the fight because of the passive, but Rack Attack, nice shots onto Spark Chief as well. The Eye of Agamotto was huge, but not big enough because Euphoria have nobody else here. In NRG, even though they kept losing one member every single
Panther and Psylocke as they're diving the back line as well could be useful. Shield 2.
Light. Cal trades it back though since Light had to go aggressive, so that's huge for NRG, who have now gotten 2 ticks on the board. Mantis ultimate from Rack Attack. They want to secure it. Or sorry, Eris using their Mantis ultimate to come back through after Rack Attack runs out. And without those overhealth shields, without a little bit of that support from the Mantis player, it's going to be really hard for NRG to live here. Rack Attack NRG back, but Full Man with the kill into Fun. That's big. Cal again with the Zealous. They're finding these stagger kills. They're trying to work themselves back into it, but no ultimates here in the neutral game. They need to build Nocturnal's ultimate to have a chance. Cal's able to find Eris, though. And sort of big. It's a very scrappy fight. I mean, Adios on the right side angle, able to find 1 with the dash on to Cal. Had some help from Cloman too. They can get some support. No! Oh, no way! Adios found Ultraviolet while invisible. And now towards the point, Nocturnal's able to find Spark Chief. They're closing out of the point, and they do it. They move onto the streets phase with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There's NRG now, 23 seconds left. Aggressive push looking like it's going to happen for Euphoria. They've also got a res to back it up, so if they do want to go for it, they won't be punished too hard. Cal, meanwhile, dives up. Can he find kills? Able to find 1 on the Spark Chief and onto Eris, but the res is there from Zelos. Brings those two back in a moment. Cal just wants to go to the cart, but he needs to find some value in terms of damage right now. Psylocke on the low ground, having to deal with the Black Panther. Goes back down to the health pack. Eye of Agamotto, meanwhile, on the front line, able to find Hotzek. That Thor is removed. UB does have the ult. Ready to go. Does he want to use it? He's going to need to. He's down 2. Born again brings back those 2 members. Hotzek is here. Same with Cal in a moment. But the damage from Adios is huge. A Fun FPS. Is he going to get rezzed as well? It looks like he is. Here comes Thor onto Adios. But it doesn't matter. The Thor has not found value at all on the map. Removes that Thor twice now. It seems like it's just Light towards the payload. Able to find Rack Attack. They're up 1 in this fight. NRG have no ultimates in this neutral game. They need to find some value, but Eris goes aggressive, gets to sleep onto 1 and some extra damage, but they're securing around the payload. Rack Attack able to pop the Mantis ultimate, build it in time. Also, the value from Cal is there. Spark Chief from the spawn has the portal. Eris also back with the team up, resurrect. But once Eris goes down again, they're going to be out of it. Spark Chief wants to back down there. They're going to live to fight another day through this portal. They just want to play it safe right now.
Yeah, NRG continuing to push this forward. Euphoria, they cannot use that portal. All they have to do is win one fight right here before they manage to touch, right? They have the butterfly dance of Adios. If used properly right here, they can secure this fight right here. We don't want to let them get any reses. Out it goes.
Yeah, butterfly dance is huge. Cal and Nocturnal both fall to it. And that should be it. Full energy on this map. Euphoria, it looks like they've done it. Are going to go up 3-1 to series and put themselves on map point. And although it was close, they played the
eliminations. As I said at the end of the beginning, one of the first fights at the very beginning, 62 eliminations from Adios. That might be a
throughout the series. And
maybe they want it for later if they need to switch to it on both ends. Basically a mirror match, actually.
Oh my god, that damage is crazy. How is Rakatak still alive? Light had so many cooldowns to take him out, and finally he will. Although it is traded by Nocturnal, Adios will go down. Rakatak's going to be back into the fight since that character can just res because of Adam Warlock. Light again will find another character that can just res themselves. Rakatak at the 1v1 with the Black Panther will lose it, but gets traded out by Nocturnal, who came back, but Sparks able to find Cal on the back left. So it is scrappy so far. Clone Man forced to use a lot of his cooldowns. Will fall on the point, trying to create some space. Unfortunately, did not have the peel. And as long as Nocturnal is here, you're in a good spot. Adios still on the point, also poking out on the back right. Nocturnal understanding that, tries to hunt down the other Psylocke, but gets turned on by Adios. Down low HP, gets some of those heals. Spark Chief on the outside needs some as well. Adios able to get rid of Fun, but takes some huge damage from Hodsik, who is finally online on the Magneto, looking strong so far on that character. Also, ultimates have been being built up this whole time. Light, meanwhile, misses some of his cooldowns on the inside angle. Mantis ultimate from Eris keeps the team alive of Euphoria, who go aggressive. Rakatak doesn't have his, unfortunately, so Osic's going to go down. Nocturnal tries to come back with his own ultimate. Able to take down Zelos. Can he find any more? Yes, he is. On to Light. So because of Euphoria's a little bit of overextension, because of the Mantis ultimate from Eris, they're going to go down. Cloman is kind of running around, trying to stagger, delay as long as possible, make sure this objective isn't taken immediately. But NRG eventually get it done and cap out with about... Will control this payload once again, getting it pushed on forward. Obviously, Eris was trying to stagger there, but NRG played that quite well in the neutral game without ults.
They definitely did. They have the res coming up as well. Euphoria with a lot of ultimates coming up here. NRG just doing a phenomenal... Oh my goodness, Nocturnal, yeah, definitely want to get out of that. You would have died there.
Has to back up. Obviously, Clone Man goes in. Very aggressive. Light, though, on the backside, able to take down Nocturnal. Zealous able to find Ultraviolet as well as Rakatak. The Force Bolts removed again. Can be brought back with the passives from the team up on both. But they're not going to use them in that instance, actually. They're just going to go for the full respawn, regroup.
Adam Warlock, difference of doom.
Yeah, I mean, this hit is cracked. No matter what happens in the series, Ultraviolet has been a top-tier Adam Warlock. Meanwhile, the card's being controlled. Fun and Adios go towards it. I mean, they're able to win this fight just based off of that based off that Adam Warlock pick. Now going back through, Fun goes for the dive. Nice block from Spark Chief. Gets rid of the ultimate from Hodsik. He tried to get that slam dunk onto the ground, but cannot. Zelos with the ultimate, able to bring back Spark Chief and Light. So they will be here to come back and recontest with 45 seconds left. Zelos able to find Nocturnal. Can they find any more? The res and the heals are here. And 1v1 with the Black Panther. Meanwhile, on the point, Adios trying to fight many members towards this payload. Eventually able to take down Fun. That's a big kill, but the Born Again able to bring back Fun. So Ultraviolet now he dove on with the ultimate. Here comes Adios. Finds one. Can he find another? Yes, he does. Finds three indeed. From that fight, Euphoria able to also secure the objective and get a fight win last second.
Yeah, Fun is not having fun anymore. Only 10 seconds remaining. They need to manage to get a touch. Possibly the Venom might be able to. Only 5 seconds remaining. Are they able to get this last touch? This could be it for them in this tournament as well. And they don't manage to get it. Fun just seconds away. We still haven't seen any Hulk yet. With the Hulk, I think I will be able to stop that. If they're not fully aware and grouped, this could be very bad here for NRG, actually.
It's weird they wouldn't set up the mines here on this inside angle, considering most Doctor Strange's TP up there, but now UV and Rakatak go down. Coleman is willing to Hodsik. Cal's able to trade one, but Spark Chief over the top. just with the rest of his team, securing their supports, making sure Zelos doesn't go down, but Zelos has the support, gets the kill onto Fun. Nocturnal, a little bit of Fun Cloman, though. No res for him, gonna bring it back. So as long as they can maybe keep Cal alive, they're in a decent spot. Nocturnal as well, able to find one more. They ignored the Psylocke, and she's able to get kills and dash away, and the stun on the Spark Chief too, so they brought it back slowly. Spawns come back through. No tick yet either for Euphoria, and Ultraviolet's able to get two, so with those kills, they come back through to the point. Now Euphoria, their backs are against the wall now in this case. Cloneman has to back on out. Not even a tick gained either. So NRG, great work from Nocturnal, specifically the Psylocke player for them.
You definitely need that as NRG, right? You have to secure this fight right, or this match right here. This is Maker.
Still has the res. Does he want to use it? Spider time towards the point from Spark Chief as well. Ultraviolet's still holding onto this ultimate. Fun's able to get one. Right click again! Oh my god! Audios removed. Nothing to bring back Audios either. Ultraviolet has been an absolute menace. Looking around, back, left, right, and corner, dealing with his Black Panther. We talked about how hard this hero is. The attacking Adam Warlock, who finds the advantage. Also, board again from Ultraviolet. Will bring people back. Nocturnal with the ultimate. Audios with the ultimate, able to find one. But now, Ultraviolet will be brought back, or at least Audios will. Try to find a little bit more. Zelos as well, using his own Born Again. Stays alive because Cal is trying to go for some aggressive plays. Meanwhile, pretty much everybody's back. However, Eris will go down. Sleep comes through. Zelos will take down Cal, though. That's a huge kill to get on the attack, but nobody touches again!
For Euphoria. 19,000 damage Super Nocturnal. Star-Lord once again, regardless of that team up, a strong hero.
The way he's caught out, Cal on the Black Panther. Nice sedate, though. Onto that Black Panther will get him killed. Spark Chief and the rest of the squad as well, playing around Zelos, who is trying to keep Spark Chief alive, and they do so. NRG committed to that fight after finding Light, and unfortunately, Euphoria.
Most of them are just gonna drop like flies right now. Light trying to jump off the map. The Venom trying to get out.
I'm sure NRG are now very happy with no Adam Warlock, like you said, in the matchup, because you get a kill and they're actually these strategist players from the side of NRG just putting the team on the back. Here's a bash from the point from Cal. Will dash through, find some damage onto Spark Chief, who was trying to flip the point, but could not just yet. NRG's built up to 88%. Cal into the sky onto Light, who is hard pocket on the outside angle. Does have the health pack to work around, but Cal's making sure that he's denying it. Light has to back on towards his team. Needs some support and cannot. Cal's there with the follow-up. Nocturnal from the back left. Also onto one. Zelos will fall. More damage onto the supports of Euphoria. Can anybody even touch? They've been staggered a little bit. Eris tries to find Cal, who was all the way back away from the middle of the point. Mantis ult is popped by UV just to secure the win, and they're going to do it on round number 1. Arkeep does trade back. Nocturnal, who did just use Butterfly Dance. Zelos in the back will get killed by Cal. With everybody on the ground, that's a great spot for Cal to be in 1v1 with that Light in the sky. Turbo trying to find those kills. Meanwhile, Audios on the low ground, able to find a kill onto one. Can he find anything else? He finds two in that instance. Meanwhile, Fun able to take down Light. That's huge. Spark Chief on the point, however, will finally take down Fun. It is just Nocturnal on the point, so Euphoria. Penny Parker's had a lot more prevalence in the meta since the release, but Spark Chief, oh my god, deleted by Ultraviolet. Are you kidding me? How many dinks was that? Just headshot after headshot after headshot. Removes the tank immediately. Penny Parker will go down. Legendary, though, to try to bring it back for life. Can he find any kills? It's Nocturnal to find a kill. He will go down the Cloneman who dove on him, but that's another kill. Meanwhile, Hotsick on the point tries to just put all of the mines sprinting around the mission area, making sure there's as many mines as possible on a Cloneman who gets frozen. And now everybody is back here on the Cloneman to get rid of him. Stagger kills come through. Spark Chief just died. Will die yet again. Point flip now. Mission area flip for NRG. Are in a good spot. Freeze on the Cloneman. Slows him down for now, but now goes in. Understanding that stun, that CC will not slow him down. Bash meanwhile from Cal, but he's going to die while in that bash from Audios, who now pops that butterfly, and it gets 2 kills. Sorry, it's Nocturnal on the other side who gets 2 kills. So NRG still has the advantage, even though they've just lost UV. Now comes the Legendary from Light. Surely he finally gets some kills, but he goes low, gets poked super low by Nocturnal with just a few shots. Runs away from that Venom, understanding that if he gets close to that Venom at 30 HP, he's going to go down. No supports here. Gets poked a little bit more. 10 HP! Gets to the health pack. Barely alive. Then tracks down Fun, who was desperately trying to find him and track him down. So Euphoria take the point. 53% again in the mission area. Euphoria. I mean, this is going to enter the last fight territory now, Hank, and it's scary.
Yeah, if Euphoria loses...
This case, Adios is going to use the butterfly dance. I don't think Energy really can touch. I mean, they just got to save ults for next round and take this, take the tie. No. Yep. Nobody else, nobody can touch. Go next. Tied up.
That is definitely interesting. So we're going to be going to map 3 right now. Without the support ultimates all the time.
That's like the whole plan with it. We'll see if it happens this time. Here we go. Just as we said, but what happens afterwards is really what matters. Now with no support ult, UV also taking so much damage from Adios on the right side. Luna's towards the point. Lot of brawling happening, but no kills. Rack Attacks runs out first. Now here comes the ultimate from Nocturnal, who was 1 HP. Does he find any kills? It looked like the Luna's ultimate was still going on, so he couldn't find any damage, but the Mantis ult keeps him nice and healthy. No Mantis ult for Euphoria's side, so they have to back on out of there for now. Can they survive? Legendary pop for Light. Can he find any kills on the outside? He is. Aerith also into fun. He's going to find one. So even though they were down in terms of support ults, Cal needs to find some huge kills right now. Is able to find one. Can they keep him healthy in the sky with the Legendary? Yes, they can. Cal finds Adios. A little bit more damage down below as well, and they're going to take the point flip.
Spark, it looked...
Going forward. But obviously that could change. Here comes the Mantis ultimate. Energy back down below. Nocturnal goes and fades. Light's able to get the kill on the UV, who too is caught out of position. Adios on a Rack Attack, able to find one without the ultimate as well. So they're just able to get those kills. Unfortunately, NRG caught a little bit out of position. Cal just here on the point trying to find some sort of value. But it's just staggering onto the point, making sure that it's going to take a little bit longer for Euphoria, but they're going to control the point eventually.
Yeah, all Euphoria has to do is win one more fight right now, and they will be...
Oh my god, runs to the health pack. Still has that ultimate. Goes into the air, pops it. Mantis ultimate though. Everybody needs to stay in it. Otherwise, they're dead to Light in the sky. Rack Attack able to find Aris. That's a huge opening kill. Adios down below, able to find Hauntic. Cal's able to find one. UV as well in the Zelos. They're brought back into the series. Stunned in the sky. Overtime ticks down. It's still in favor of Euphoria. So you have to stay on the point. But NRG, they get the kills, and they close down on Euphoria and flip the point. We're still in it.
Wow, the Doctor Strange stun in the sky was not enough. 95% for NRG. I don't even think Euphoria can touch right now. They don't have a portal. They're trying for dear life, and they can't. NRG bringing it back 3-3, heading to map 7.
Convoy. I personally don't think it's that good of a Penny Parker map anyway. Rack Attack, so Legendary now from Cal. Goes for a peel, gets the kill onto Adios before Zelos can get there. So that was a great timing from Cal. Momentum-based Legendary, able to get the kill onto one who was a bit too far, so now he's able to just keep pressing up that damage. But now he's tracked down by Light, who gets that shield from Magneto, who gets now 2. UV and Cal will fall. Will he find a third? It looks like the answer is yes. 3 kills for Euphoria. Sure, they lost the first member of the team, but it is nearly a full... It's a 5K for Light in this instance, and NRG now back to this. Nobody's even near it. Spark Chief, though, did kill 2 with his own huge Magneto ultimate. Spark Chief has been absolutely disgusting on this hero. Has really been putting Euphoria on the back right now. Nocturnal is trying to find some kills to bring his team back. But Nocturnal's going to get staggered. And NRG now in this case also have Cal sort of caught out. He's going to have to live. It's going to be very hard against all of that damage. And right now, Euphoria Snowball has been absolutely brutal. No ultimates for NRG is built, just besides Rack Attack's ultimate. They maybe can come back in last second, but it's getting close. There's so many staggers happening for NRG. Do they want to use the ultimate? They're just forced to use it by default without any ults. And now, Euphoria, they just have to play slow. If they do, they're going to live. But he dives back in, has the ultimate, so he can stay nice and healthy. But obviously, without any supports here, he's going to have to stay alive after the ultimate. Rack Attack still alive. Here comes Ultraviolet's Mantis ultimate as well to keep everybody healthy. They need to stay on the cart. 45 seconds left. Cal on the left side, or Light on the outside left side, able to take down Nocturnal. Caught out of position. That's huge. That's so much damage removed for NRG. And with Adios on Magic, you get so much frontline damage. Rack Attack is going to go down. You just have 2 on this payload. In 30 seconds left, nobody else is really here. Nocturnal will come back late. He finds 1. But can you live? It's just Fun and Nocturnal. Fun goes down. People will come back from spawn, but is anybody even going to touch in time? UV's going to be here. Cal gets 1 on the Zelos. They actually are getting some kills, but Adios finds 1. Nocturnal pops the ultimate. Are they going to find any kills? Light trying to press down Nocturnal after the ultimate goes down. He does get him, but Nocturnal's able to trade back one. Light gets another one of the rack attacks, drives back down. Speed to win, basically, at this point. You just have one on the cart. It's fun FPS. Anybody else here? That Cal will go down. Overtime now ticks down. You just have the Mantis alive. He's going to get traded out in Euphoria. I mean, they're just killing everybody as they touch the objective. They're going to fully capture out with no time left. And that's very hard to do on Spider Island. Struggling a little bit for sure. I mean, you mentioned how he's on Magneto, he's on character, and this game has. I mean, it's absolutely wild. Meanwhile, dive comes through onto the middle of the tanks from NRG. They're constantly backing up, giving up space. Meanwhile, Euphoria, invisible Nocturnal. He's over the time side, looking for that elimination. Drops back down to the cart. Portal fused. The big giant clump of them. Eris used one. Double supportal used by NRG. You don't like to see that if you're an NRG fan, considering double supportals means double strategy into light bullets. He's going to back up, though. Still has some support from his own Luna Snow in the sky. Venom goes aggressive. Yeah, the round from the Mantis. Going aggressive is Light. Wants to find some more damage throughput with some help from his strategists. Nocturnal with the butterflies. It's into his supportal, so no damage will be dealt necessarily. Nocturnal's back into the team as well. Legendary is available for Light. No supportals to counter it. 1, 2. I mean, it's the freest ultimate in the goddamn universe at this point. The entire MCU is aware of how disgusting Light is right now. 3 kills for him. Follow up NRG with the tournament life on the line. 20 seconds left. It's tough, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can combo this Star-Lord ultimate with as well. Like, Magneto can bubble him as well, and if the opposing team NRG does not have any support ultimates to counter it, Luna Snow only being at 90% of the time. Very unfortunate for them. Only 5 seconds remaining for NRG. It's do or die.
Light pressuring out the Venom towards the cart. Legendary from Cal. Can he find any kills? Luna Snow ultimate as well. Popped by rack attack. Dance Floor is here. Cal finds 1. Finds 2. This could be what they finally needed. The Luna Snow and the Star-Lord collaborate together to get
Euphoria.
Early dive in. Dark Child. Dive on in. Dark Chief is super low, though. UV forced to pop his own Mantis ultimate. Cal in the sky used the Star-Lord. Legendary, but it's kind of a strange time considering where the supportals were, or the strategist ults were on the defensive hold. Now they're trying to find some follow-up kills. Magic just bouncing around. Less than a meter left to go before the cap-out happens. Now Legendary from Light. Could this be it? With 40 seconds left to get the kills. Nocturnal's able to find 1. And to secure that objective, too, making sure to stay on it this time, so it's not a U4 and NRG are
to do so. Light and the rest of Euphoria trying to hold down this high ground as well. Maybe get a quick elimination.
Oh, Nocturnal! Yeah, that was exactly what you said. Quick elimination is huge for Nocturnal, but will they go down? Yes. Nocturnal's going to get found, KO'd out of the lobby. Eris is well into Hodsick, and with 1 second left, they need to touch the objective, and they don't. NRG pull a U4.
Champions. Let's take a look at the stat sheet right now. Penny Parker was banned, unfortunately.
Espero que hayan disfrutado del segundo y último enfrentamiento de semifinales, que estuvo súper cardíaco y súper parejo. Este enfrentamiento sí se disfrutó visualmente. El problema es que el equipo que llegó a la final desde los Winner Brackets, que no perdió ningún juego, viene fuertísimo. Y no esperen lo mismo en la final, ya que lo que vimos realmente fue una competencia. Lo que sigue es una demostración de excelencia en toda la palabra. El equipo de NTMR fue exageradamente superior a los 3 equipos que estuvieron compitiendo. Pero no te vayas, porque aquí te dejo por lo menos el resumen de la paliza que los Champions le metieron al equipo finalista.
Has been a mainstay in the general game for quite some time. I mean, Ryan Mazing and Audios, both players incredibly talented. We can see why this guy maybe has been playing so much, or is rather the Hella 4 Euphoria instead of Light, which, you know, both role-wise is definitely interesting. Gets those opening kills and makes Nightmare rotation already reset.
And Nightmare, though, they're going to Strange Portal into the backline. Right? Amazing gets 1 and slips out. Psylocke can't clean it up, and it's an insane clutch. Beautiful TP from Gaskin. It looks so strong for Euphoria, but they just weren't ready for the Strange TP, and that's been that resiliency that Nightmare has shown all tournament long, right? even when they're in tough scenarios, they are ready to make these counter plays and try to turn things around. A couple reses come in for Euphoria, but Nightmare are just back to full strength. That was a clean reset for the attackers, sent home, and oh, this is a tough late death as well for Araris, and things are kind of falling apart here for Euphoria. It looked like such a great start, and then Nightmare not only got back in control of the cart, but now completely dominating the map.
Yeah, luckily for Euphoria, at the very least, this Hela being in the lineup does add some variance, so that can take away some of the maybe, or it can add some randomness, I suppose, to a series where Euphoria definitely might need it. Nightmare on their attacking side, on the defensive side rather, Rymazing taking a very aggressive angle, whereas if you can see on the left side of the screen, Light's going for a flank on the back left, but Kuroba well aware of it, looking to regroup. They're hard diving onto Kuroba, support ults ready to go. They do sedate that Venom, immediately Light will go down. Before we could even use the ultimate, Rez comes through onto Kuroba from the team up. Born again from Zelos, meanwhile on the attacking side. Hello Leash from the high ground. They immediately deleted with the Doctor Strange in the sky and then come onto the ground. Rymazing going as aggressive as he possibly wants because he's got that ultimate ready to go. Double dash through for Super Gomez, able to get one kill onto Zelos, who doesn't have that res ready to go. Kuroba's wall into Light, that's another kill. And I mean, this snowball is now out of control. Nightmare, minute and 30 left now for Euphoria's attack.
Yeah, Nightmare bends, but they don't break well for this. They are going to have to navigate through the Mantis ult from Araris. Can't be overcommitting into that powerful support ult on defense. Super Gomez, though, looking for some opportunities on the flank. Adam Warlock as well.
Dashes in. Mantis ult comes out, though, to counter it a little bit. Aya Bagamoto, meanwhile, from Spark Chief and Euphoria side, but counter Aya Bagamoto from Gasklin. They get the kill, too, onto Zelos. Everybody for Nightmare is backed all the way up, though. So Gasklin, you would think, is out of position, but not really, because he had some support from Aramori and her ultimate. And everybody else is being cleaned up now. Even an invisible Psylocke will not save Light. Everybody else just roaring towards this payload. Not even a chance in the world, it seems, for Euphoria on their attacking side. It just saw Path. It's been absolute domination for Nightmare.
You want to let Hela, continue to be played? We just dominated you like this? That's a look that we have seen full held quite often. Defenders do tend to have a pretty strong position here.
Yeah, Spark Chief. See if they could do it on that right side wall. Oh my god, Super Gomez dashed in, taken out by Adios. He did this previously though, Jake. Finding that first kill is huge, however, for Euphoria. If they can keep it up, they're looking for Hogs now. Forcing him out at least to get some heals down below. But Euphoria, pretty good spot at the moment, although Cloman is low.
Adios showing patience here. His turreting is so important here to suppressing the enemy team, but Euphoria starting to take a lot of pressure, giving up a bit of map control. Rymazing's in this wide left off angle, starting to pour on damage. Super Gomez into the backline, burst down Hela. Oh no.
Out of nowhere, man, just ran right towards that Hela, shut him out immediately. Carts towards the very end. Payload's about to cross the finish line. The convoy has reached its destination. They had 2 minutes 50 seconds in the bank, and they just win on Aegis Path to take map number 1.
Nightmare are...
Tal cual se los dije, no esperen una partida competitiva. Esto fue una paliza.
Playing their own. The question is, will this work out? I think this is a real challenge. Trying to kill Hela is so scary. Not only can she two-shot.
That's a great point. Yeah, you can always change things up. It's not win this round or go home. You do have another one to come back in. Early TP from Gaston over the top right. They're ready to go already. That was such a fast TP too. Usually teams like to set up a little bit further, but this one was a very fast TP from Nightmare to set up. Super Gomez though really low. Incoming Hogs, which without the Iron Man, by the way. Hogs just playing Hulk by itself. You rarely see that. Super Gomez though before the TP. Going back and forth just to save HP. Euphoria for now in that Mantis ultimate, forcing them to commit support ults to a fight that really isn't in their control just yet. 70% built on the board. Hogs back into Hero Hulk form. Euphoria going a little bit aggressive. Super Gomez as well with his own Dance of Butterflies, trying to find some kills, but no, it's Aramori on the low ground to find one with Hogs on the low ground. Aramori is just smacking this back line. Sure, you're going to have the team up Resurrects, but it might be too little too late here, Jake. Euphoria just got rolled.
Yeah, Aramori's old management has been something I've noticed all tournament long. She's constantly having that trump card final support ultimate, and the team is so ready to capitalize when she creates that advantage. So, her timing on the skill, even willing to die there, right? Like, rezzing back into the fight and then having that last ult. Big Aya Bagamoto from Doctor Strange gets deep into the backline, and it's already a triple kill for Nightmare.
They just win. I don't know how any team stops this, Jake. Like that, go for TP plays originally. We'll see where both teams opt to position. Both just flip the map, sort of, it looks like. But Kurova's the one out of the portal to get the kill onto Adios. What an opening kill. Eye of Agamotto from Clone Man. Does it connect onto anybody? It looks like Super Gomez, but Super Gomez somehow lives still. So Hogs and Bruce Banner form will get taken out. Spark Chief also to Super Gomez, but Kurova with the ultimate resurrects both Super Gomez and Hogs. So they're back into it. And Gastelum, I'm sure, also will be back into it because of that res. Super Gomez will trade out Adios too, so it's still a 6 versus 6. Zelos forced to use his own resurrect to bring Adios back. Light now going aggressive. Did get stopped temporarily by Adios, or sorry, by Aramori, but she still got their temporary resurrect. So people are still alive on both teams. A lot of res is coming through, and Clone Man trying to chew through this. They're just trying to get as many kills as possible while you're having to deal with Ramazing in the Skybox in the ultimate. Spark Chief finally gets 2, showing he is also really good at Hulk compared to Hogs. They are actually going to take the point first. Euphoria is in control of the mission. Meanwhile, ultimate committed by nobody. Super Gomez just takes down Zelos, who has that res, though. Meanwhile, Adios using his own ult on the backside gets stunned by Ramazing after it now. Meanwhile, Super Gomez, the Dancer Butterflies towards the point. Zelos keeps themselves alive, but not until Kurova comes through the right side angle to take down Light. Amazing shot for him. Super Gomez now has a health pack to play around, just constantly spamming in. Res to come back through. Kurova then takes down Adios, who was just AFK in the top angle. Will get brought back, though. Meanwhile, Ramazing with the Hell Ultimate. They want an open space to use it. Light's able to get 2. Kurova is potentially going to be able to resurrect himself. Ramazing still hitting shots. Eris and Zelos will both go down. And then even more damage comes through. Rai just doing whatever he wants, it seems. Even if you dive onto him, he's got the ultimate available. Hulk, though, trying to buy himself some time. Now back in Baby Bruce form. Adios having to deal with it, and there's just too much pressure now. Eye of Agamotto onto Ramazing. He cancels it with his ultimate, so he doesn't get caught in the Eye of Agamotto. And my God, I mean, that was just perfectly played by Nightmare. Sure, you use Ramazing.
Public enemy #1, but the rest of Nightmare, Hogs, and Super Gomez in particular are proving so disruptive. Look at Hogs straight into the back line. So much to worry about for Euphoria.
Light dashes him, but Super Gomez double dashes back towards Light, so not even one of the fastest characters in the game can escape and evade Super Gomez. Meanwhile, Hogs on the front line deletes everybody. No resurrects, not even a question on how that map went. Nightmare are up now 2 in the series to win on Hell's Heaven. In this best out of 7, they're halfway there.
And they have 2 support ultimates in the Batman, it looks like, in that last map. I also want to highlight Hogs. I mean, we've seen a lot of respect bans towards Hogs, Hulk, and Phantom Shift in terms of like the way the match is being played. For me, though, what their opponents are bringing to bear.
Light's a submersible, man. OSHA approved and everything. And Ramazing over the top left is trying to spam in as everybody sort of walks in for Euphoria. But he needs the bubble. Yeah, just the back gun out of there. Hogs also stunned up by Zelos, who kills Kurova, or takes down Kurova. So that's a nice opening kill. Super Gomez also drops down to Zelos, who takes down yet another one. So the support of Adam Warlock right now is less of a support and more so a damage dealer. Euphoria sitting very pretty and also building up their ultimates all the while.
Nightmare trying to stabilize, right? Trying to get back into this, but they've been really good in these situations in the past. Bending but not breaking. Clone Man looks like overextended there. Ramazing pushing back forward for even more. And already Euphoria, that little advantage they had has slipped away.
That's got to feel bad, for sure. Euphoria now on the high ground up there. At least Light trying to bounce around. Ramazing in the sky. Beautiful tracking. Forces that Spider-Man all the way back to spawn Zelos as well. Gonna go down. Does have the passive.
He's going to have these powerful support ultimates online. I'm looking at Aramori at 75% for the Mantis ultimate. If she gets that online, I think we could be looking at a defense for Nightmare, but if she goes down early, offense has a great shot.
Corey is sitting at the choke point, able to take down Adios with a fully charged shot. One again comes through now for Zelos on the left side. Adios and Arius are going to go down. Definitely need that res in that instance. And now you have a Hulk in your face. Hogs just absolutely dismantling the back line. I mean, they just can't do anything. Both strategists will go down. And towards the point, Gaston also takes down Clone Man. So Spider-Man ultimate committed by Light. He is traded out, though, by Super Gomez. That's not what you want to see out of a Spider-Man with no time left. I mean, Euphoria, not even a tick.
For Nightmare.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you're going to match it, especially when it's trying to hunt down the Iron Man.
Yeah, this flank from Super Gomez, look at him, just being so annoying, right? Like forcing a lot of attention his way, not overextending, knows his teammates aren't quite ready yet, but when they are, now Ramazing gonna start the engagement with the Gamma Burst on Iron Man. Still, the quick kill from Light. It's the right start for Euphoria.
Yep. the right start, but potentially on the wrong hero as Zelos can... Or, wait.
No! The Cav, guys! Euphoria! You can't let them get... Oh my goodness.
Wow. I mean, we might have to bring back the term to the table, man.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. That was... You can't be letting them go like that.
Please do not...
Allow Light and Adios to shine on characters they've been super comfortable on, but at the same time
going down Light does straight back Kurova. So bear in mind when these strategist kills come through, they can res, though Adios is not a strategist that has that team up, so he's going to be permanently gone for now, whereas Hogs tracking down everybody else. Nice sedation onto one member of Nightmare, but at this point they're already too far ahead, right? Super Gomez tracks down the Hulk. You just have Light alive, but I mean, Stagger's now coming through for the Baby Bruce, and Nightmare take control of the point once again.
Oh, Nightmare, the Stagger is just... Nightmare, they're just surrounding them. Euphoria looks so scared.
And here comes the Butterflies. Mantis to try to counter it at the very least, so they do survive. Also to 1 HP is Super Gomez, but gets healed up immediately. Also, Kurova sitting back with the res, understanding if he plays back, if anybody goes down, they'll still be nice and healthy. Adios will still fall, so it doesn't even matter. He doesn't even need to use it. Here comes the board again on the outside. Brings everybody back. Darkchild, though, Amazing into the res, and all that damage now comes through. Rest of the team actually takes the kills from him. So in this case, Nightmare now rotating around. Hulk surely could touch. The stasis out temporarily slows down. Amazing. Here comes Hulk.
Can he touch?
He's not even going to touch. He's just running off the map, dude.
Oh man, the Darkchild right into the Adam Warlock res is insane.
Coming against Nightmare, who are in a high ground position and also currently have the round advantage.
Nightmare love this play though with the mass res where they just all dive in, trade a bunch of kills, and just plan to come back with Kurova's mass res. So Euphoria are gonna have to be smart here, not over focus the divers as they come in. Somebody's gotta get on top of Kurova.
Light double dashes in and does exactly what you said, diving on a Kurova, but he's just walking away. Aramori will go down, Super Gomez as well. So the peel actually kind of worked out. Cloneman able to take down Hogs. So Aramori's back in the fight. Also, Kurova's able to get one, but you got Hulk smashing gas in the top right feed, although it's just Amazing and Nightmare, the ones getting the KOs. I mean, they're basically one team fight away from capitalizing, winning out. Super Gomez also just wins the 1v1 with Light on top of it.
Oh, the Stagger on the Hulk. Please have mercy.
No mercy today. No mercy today. They're trying to get the $10,000. Trying to win this $20,000 tournament. Through the portal, one last fight. What can you do, Euphoria? They drop through. Ayabaga there. Lank does get one. Hits another on two on Aramori as well. Kurova able to trade it back. Cloman goes down. Spark Chief another one. But I mean, they need an absolute miracle. Zello is trying to beast that miracle by bringing everybody back in the top left. But he's going to go down. Needs his own res. Into the ground. Hogs goes. I mean, everybody's just funneling towards the point at this point. There's fights across the entire map, Jake. But none of them towards the objective. Herrera's going to res. Come back to the team up. But everybody else is here. Maybe this could be a huge ultimate from Light. No kills, no touch even. He was stuck in the ultimate, couldn't even touch the objective.
Couldn't touch the point in the ultimate, and it's Nightmare, your champion.
En efecto, Nightmare destrozó a cualquiera que se le puso enfrente de maneras casi humillantes. Felicitaciones al equipo que ha logrado consagrarse como el primer campeón de un torneo invitacional y del primer torneo que Marvel Rivals ha decidido hacer. Recordemos que hay un torneo en marcha donde están buscando jugadores, son torneos regionales, nacionales y al final mundiales, que serán transmitidos, si tengo la fecha en la memoria. Las clasificatorias abiertas fueron el 14 y 15 de diciembre, lo que nadie vio. Las cerradas, que tampoco nadie va a ver, fueron el 21 y 22 de diciembre. La doble eliminación, que esta es la que será transmitida en Twitch, será el 27 y el 29 de diciembre. Y se reanuda el 3 y 5 de enero. ¿Vale? Chicos, ustedes coméntenme por favor qué tipo de formato prefieren. ¿Quieren que saque algún video más corto resumiendo aún más el torneo? Yo personalmente me parece a mí, estoy copiando, mejor dicho, las ideas de otros canales que a mí me entretenían. Yo no tenía el tiempo de ver 15 horas de algunos directos de eSports y había gente que en una hora me resumía casi todo el torneo. Y honestamente es una copia de esa gran idea de canales de aquellos años de Gears of War. Amaba Gears of War de los eSports. El canal se llamaba I Am War. Aún no recuerdo. Pero si a ustedes les apetece algo más resumido, algo más editado, podemos simplemente dar resultados, un poco sketch. Miren, simplemente queremos abarcar todo el contenido de Marvel Rivals que englobe periodismo o englobe noticia, ya sean errores, bugs, filtraciones, torneos competitivos. Y honestamente quiero invertir tiempo y dinero en esto, por lo que les aseguro que mejoraré pronto este micrófono para que se escuche aún mejor. Y también, chicos, en verdad, los que vieron mi video del personaje nuevo de Ultron, ya me compré un diccionario, ¿vale? Ya lo tengo y ya sé que no se dice oiga, se dice haya. Haya, nos vemos. Goodbye, me desaparezco de tus oídos.